Shalom and peace and blessings. Hope everybody is doing well. So for today's topic, we have the ghetto, the home of the Jews, and I'm gonna break down this word, the ghetto, in this little spot you see over here. I have the word negas, right, or niggas in actual terms, and I'm gonna break down these words, and I'm gonna show that this word is a biblical term. So let's get started here. So um, for the first question, we have, can the Bible support this topic? Now let's see what scripture is that. So Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. And it says here, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now see, this scripture is very um, put out, but it's not fully broken down enough. Now see where it says here, but thou art rich, right? See, the Most High said, you're going to know my people because they're a low people. They're a afflicted people. They're a oppressed people. But here I want to go here to this word, the ghetto, which is the topic of the video. And it says here, an area of a city, especially a very poor area. Now, this is going back to that same scripture, right? Revelation 2:9. The Most High said, you're going to know my people because they're a low, poor, oppressed people, afflicted people. Says here, where people of a particular race or religion live closely together and apart from other people. But look what it says down here. It says, in the past, an area of a city where Jews were made to live. Now, see, many people don't look up these definitions. If black people didn't have nothing to do with the Jews, then why was this word passed on to the black people? Then why was this word lived on and given to the black people? But here I want to go here to this Wikipedia article. This is NPR.org, segregated from its history. How ghetto lost its meaning. Code switch NPR. It says here, Jewish ghettos were finally abolished after the end of World War II. But the word lived on, redefined as a poor urban black community. Right? This is going back to that same scripture, Revelation 2:9. A very low people, right? But I want to go here to the scripture, Psalms 37:11. And it says here, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. And it's, I want to go over this word, the meek. When the Most High said the meek shall inherit, in Hebrew, inherit means to possess, take possession of. We're the only, these Jews and stuff are still making money off of the black people, off the black community. You name it. Football, basketball, and especially the rapping. They love to see us against ourselves. They love to see us killing each other in the streets. And while they get all the money, off of us. But I want to go here to the Hebrew definition of the meek, right? Poor, afflicted, right? This is going back to that same scripture again, Revelation 2:9. But here I want to really go here to this Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. I don't really do these definitions, but this is just to show examples. So it says here, the meek is, in this definition, it says to be afflicted, oppressed, to be oppressed, to be low. In the Arab is to be low, a low people. This is going back to Revelation 2:9 again. The Most High said, you're going to know my people because they're a low people, not a rich people, a low oppressed people. But here I want to go here to this word, negas, or nigga in actual terms. And it says here, king used as the title of Ethiopia, right? But here, I want to go here. I didn't show this in the last video. So it says here, negas is a noun derived from the Ethiopian Semitic root. And it says here, niggas, right here, negas, meaning to reign, right? And it says here, to translate the word king or emperor in biblical and other literature. Wait, so this word neguz is actually in the Bible? And yes, and we're gonna confirm this with scripture. Acts 13, verse 1 through 4. It says here, now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger. That's the actual that's how you pronounce it if you go to the Strong's dictionary of it. And it says uh Lucine and Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the tetrarch and Saul. And I want to go here to this Wikipedia article, and it says Simeon Niger. This is the actual article on Wikipedia. And it says here, um, Simeon, in the book of Acts in the New Testament, he is mentioned in Acts 13:1 as being one of the prophets and teachers in the church of Antioch. And it says here, in the church at Antioch, there were prophets and teachers. Barnabas, Simeon called nigger, right? But I want to go down here. I want to go down here, and it says here the nickname nigger is you know, by some to mean black, referring to a dark complexion of African descent, melanated skin, right? Since nigger is the Latin word for black. Now, this right here, now this next source that I'm gonna show is going to set the icing on the cake. So here, this is the Greek Hebrew definitions. And it says here, right? Look at the top here. Strong's 3526. Nigger, pronounced nigger, of a Latin origin, black, nigger, a Christian, right? And it says here, nigger, black, right? Certain, but here I want to pay attention here, right? Surname of the prophet Simeon. So wait, this word is to identify Simeon. Yes, Simeon was indeed a black um person, which this is going back to Acts 13, 1 through 4, right? And it says he was called nigger, which was was to define someone as black, as a black origin, as a black African descent. It says here a surname of the prophet Simeon. But I'll be getting to wrap up this video. If you all enjoyed the video, hit the like button, like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to donate to the group, this is our cash tag down below. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.